Today we're diving deep into the world of terror with a countdown of the 10 best horror films of 2024 that are nothing short of spine-chilling. From supernatural thrills to unrelenting slashers, these movies promise to keep you on the edge of your seat. Grab your popcorn and maybe a blanket to hide under because these films are sure to give you nightmares. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Exuma, a chilling tale perfect for fans of the occult and supernatural mysteries. Set in a remote town, a group of archaeologists stumbles upon an ancient burial site, unaware of the horrifying curse they are about to awaken. As they begin their excavation, they unknowingly unleash a vengeful spirit from the past, and what follows is a terrifying race against time. The spirit's wrath manifests in increasingly disturbing ways, tormenting the team in psychological and physical forms. What makes Exuma so engaging is its slow-burn tension, paired with an eerie atmosphere that permeates every scene. The haunting imagery is offset by moments of pure, unexpected terror that will leave you questioning what lies beneath the surface of the ancient world. At its core, Exuma explores the dark history of burial rites and the terrifying consequences of disturbing the dead. Blending mythology and horror, the film delivers a fresh take on supernatural terror that will keep you on edge long after the credits roll. At number 9, Heretic takes us on a chilling journey into the far reaches of religious horror. A young woman, searching for deeper meaning in her life, joins a secluded cult with seemingly innocent intentions. But she soon realizes that the cult's practices are far from benign. As she uncovers the sinister truth behind their rituals, she finds herself trapped in a horrifying spiral of demonic possession and spiritual corruption. The film dives deep into themes of faith, blind belief, and the terrifying costs of devotion. The tension builds slowly, capturing the inner conflict of the protagonist as she's faced with increasingly disturbing choices. The atmosphere is suffocating, as disturbing imagery and unhinged performances intensify the sense of dread. Heretic is a deeply unsettling meditation on the destructive nature of fanaticism, and it lingers in your mind long after the final scene. It's a must-watch for fans who crave a horror experience that challenges both the psyche and the soul. Next up, at number 8, is The First Omen, a chilling prequel to the beloved Omen series. This film takes a deep dive into the origins of Damien Thorn, chronicling the early events of his life and the sinister forces that shape him into the Antichrist. The pacing is deliberate, slowly unraveling the mystery of Damien's true nature and the dark powers at play behind the scenes. As the film progresses, it becomes clear that Damien's rise to power is inextricably linked to terrifying forces beyond his control. The performances are haunting, and the ominous atmosphere is perfectly crafted to build tension and fear. The film's gothic style and eerie imagery add to the slow, creeping sense of dread that escalates with every twist and turn. The First Omen is a fantastic addition to the Omen franchise, offering a masterclass in psychological and supernatural horror. It's perfect for fans who appreciate a slow-burn thriller that taps into deep, primal fears. At number 7, we have Alien Romulus, a thrilling new entry in the iconic Alien franchise. Set on a desolate, hostile planet, a group of survivors finds themselves trapped in a deadly battle for survival as they are hunted by the vicious xenomorphs. What makes Alien Romulus stand out is its return to the claustrophobic, pulse-pounding atmosphere of the original Alien films, combined with the high stakes and relentless tension that fans have come to love. As the survivors scramble to stay alive, the film delivers a perfect mix of action and suspense, with moments of pure terror that keep you on the edge of your seat. The film expertly balances the sci-fi elements with horror, making it a thrilling ride that combines the best of both genres. Alien. Romulus brings fresh intensity to the Alien universe, breathing new life into a franchise that continues to be a masterclass in survival horror. At number 6, Terrifier 3 takes the slasher genre to an entirely new level of brutality and terror. Art the Clown returns in his most brutal and sadistic film yet, with a series of kills so over-the-top and gory that it might leave even the most seasoned horror fans wincing. What sets Terrifier 3 apart is its complete commitment to pure, unfiltered horror. Art's terrifying presence looms over every scene, and the tension is relentless, with each moment building to something even more twisted. The film's unapologetic gore and over-the-top violence make it a must-see for fans of extreme horror. But what really sets it apart is how it delivers not just shocks, but also an eerie atmosphere and deeply unsettling imagery. Terrifier 3 will have you gasping for breath as Art the Clown unleashes a reign of terror like never before, making it a true staple for slasher enthusiasts. Coming in at number 5 is Late Night with the Devil, a unique blend of horror and dark humor that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Set in the 1970s, the film takes place during a late-night talk show where the host interviews a young girl who is possessed by a demon. As the interview progresses, the line between reality and the demonic world begins to blur, and the host, along with the audience, becomes increasingly unsettled. The tension in this film is expertly crafted, with the slow build-up creating an atmosphere of dread that only escalates as the evening unfolds. What makes Late Night with the Devil so effective is how it merges horror with dark comedy, creating moments of shock that are both terrifying and strangely amusing. The performances are stellar, and the increasingly chaotic nature of the interview only adds to the mounting sense of horror. This film is a must-watch for anyone looking for something fresh, unexpected, and chilling. At number 4, Oddity takes psychological horror to a whole new level. This film explores the mind of a protagonist whose grip on reality begins to deteriorate as she experiences disturbing hallucinations that blur the lines between the real and the imagined. The film is a roller coaster of psychological terror, keeping you constantly questioning what is happening and what is just in the protagonist's mind. The visuals are haunting, with surreal, dreamlike sequences that intensify the feeling of confusion and fear. The use of disorienting camera angles and shifting perspectives only adds to the film's unnerving nature. With a haunting score that complements its stunning visual style, Oddity creates a deeply unsettling atmosphere that never lets up. This film will stay with you long after you've watched it, as it takes you on a journey through the darkest corners of the human psyche. In the third spot is Nosferatu, the reimagining of the legendary silent horror film that introduced the world to the vampire genre. This new adaptation brings a fresh, gothic aesthetic to the story, with stunning visuals that capture the eerie atmosphere of the original while adding a modern twist. The film's portrayal of Count Orlok, the vampire, is truly terrifying, and his unsettling presence is amplified by the slow, creeping sense of dread that permeates every frame. Nosferatu is a masterclass in atmospheric horror, with the tension building throughout as the viewer is drawn deeper into the nightmarish world of the vampire. At number 2, Longlegs takes psychological horror to terrifying new heights with its unnerving premise. The film follows a young woman who begins experiencing bizarre and disturbing occurrences after an encounter with a tall, unsettling figure, a figure whose presence seems to grow more disturbing with every passing day. Longlegs excels at building tension through its use of shadows, disorienting camera angles, and unsettling visual cues that keep you on edge. The film taps into primal fears, particularly the fear of the unknown, and the sense that something is lurking just beyond your sight. As the protagonist's reality begins to unravel, the viewer is left questioning whether the figure is real or simply a manifestation of her fear. With its ability to tap into the darkest recesses of human anxiety, Longlegs is a deeply disturbing and unforgettable experience. And finally, at number 1, Smile 2 takes the crown as the best horror film of 2024. This highly anticipated sequel dives even deeper into the horrifying curse that plagues its victims. The story expands on the mythology behind the sinister entity that forces its victims to smile uncontrollably, exploring its origins and how it spreads. As the tension ramps up, the film delivers expertly timed jump scares that will have you on the edge of your seat, while the relentless pacing ensures you're never able to catch your breath. What makes Smile 2 truly terrifying is how it makes you feel the characters' fear, pulling you into their harrowing experiences. The premise is unique, the scares are genuinely unsettling, and the film's pacing keeps you hooked from start to finish. With its fresh approach, relentless terror, and chilling atmosphere, Smile 2 is a must-see for horror fans. And that wraps up our countdown of the 10 best horror movies of 2024. From supernatural thrillers to psychological terror, these films are sure to leave you gasping for breath. Which one are you most excited to see? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more terrifying content.